on to the candidate sourcing. This is considered stage 4 of the 7 stages of the sales process. So let's just kind of jump into this. So the first thing you're going to do when the candidates have been successfully vetted, recruitment will send the candidate profile packages, CPP, to you, the account executive, via GHL and email. So they'll send it to you twice. It's your job to send those CPPs to the prospect for review. And you can do that with the CPP email template, and you'll see that's attached here. Once you send off that email, you attach those resumes and video resumes of the candidates. Then you're going to need to get feedback from the prospects about the CPPs via email and forward that to recruitment@bottleneck.online. Again, the instructions are right here. You can see that. You want to schedule another appointment. Remember, it's really important for you to keep the process moving. If they haven't gotten back to you, stay on top of that stuff as much as you can, because the sooner they can get back to you about yes, they like the candidates, or no, they don't, the sooner you can take action and keep the process moving. If the candidates were not approved, then you go ahead and alert recruitment@bottleneck.online to find replacements and provide insight as to why the candidates were not approved. Okay, you'll enter those notes into GHL. If after 2 batches of candidates occurs, meaning they've gone through the first 3, they've gone through the second 3, none of them were a good fit, it might be that we're not a good fit for this person. And I hate to say that because you spent some time on this, but we found that if they don't hire after the first 6, the likely, and sometimes they say, you know what, get me 3 more. We can go out and do that. I would stop after that, but we could go out and get 3 more if you really think that there's an opportunity. But the likelihood of that happening is very small, because the recruitment has vetted a bunch more candidates than these 6, or the first 3, and they've said that they've identified them as the best fit for this role. If those aren't going to be working, then what's the likelihood of 9 or 12 or 15, right? Plus, it's very expensive to do all of this vetting on our behalf. Plus, it's a waste of time, because we're trying to save time for our clients, not spend extra time, right? So you're going to want to touch base often with the prospect throughout the 2-week sourcing period. And the candidate profile package is a great way of doing that, but staying on top of them, just let them know, hey, just wanted to give you a heads up, we're still sourcing, things like that. It's going to be your job to schedule the introductory call, the IC, once the candidates have been approved by the prospect. So once you send out those CPPs, you're going to want, and you'll see in the email template, it's the prospect's job to say, yes, I want to interview these 3 people, or I want to interview these 2 and not this one. So be mindful of that you need to tell them in advance. You're going to be receiving this email with the candidate profile packages. Tell them what the candidate profile packages are. It's a resume and a video resume, so that you can read and watch, and make sure that these are 3 people that you want to interview. If you don't want to interview these 3 people, tell me which ones you don't want to interview, and I'll find another one to fill in that spot for you. So tell them in advance, and this is part of what they can expect, right? And then in preparation of the IC, you're going to review those CPPs in order for them to sell the candidates more effectively. You're also going to join that CPP. You're going to send a link to the prospect saying, here's the introductory call link. You're going to also include Ems at bottleneck.online, who is our director of recruitment, because she's going to be on that call with you, and Phil at bottleneck.online, or whomever your success manager is. You want them both on that call with you, because they'll run the call. So that's about it, and we'll jump into what the introductory call is so that you can learn more about that process here coming up soon. Any questions? Let me know. Thanks so much.